Robert Griffin III after the game, and with us for his weekly visit to take a look at the upcoming opponent. The history between the Redskins and their opponent is Mike Richman, Redskins historian.
Hey,
and unlike the Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, the Redskins in Seattle don't have a whole lot of history.
No, there isn't a lot of history between the two teams. The Redskins started playing the Seahawks in 1976 when Seattle came into the NFL as an expansion franchise, and the Redskins hold a 10-6 overall edge over Seattle. But right, like you say, not a whole lot of history.
Redskins beat Seattle in Seattle last year. Roy Halou had a nice touchdown run on that one, but those two playoff losses in Seattle, last two times the Redskins have been eliminated from the playoffs, it has been Seattle in Seattle. What are your memories of those two games?
Both of those games were winnable for the Redskins. The January 2006 game, we had a 3-0 lead over them in the second quarter, and it could have been 10-0, but Carlos Rogers drops that interception. He had daylight in front of him on the sideline. Would have been 10-0. Our defense was playing really well at the time. If you recall the week before against the Bucs, we were really stingy.
Right. Yep. Sean Taylor, Marcus Washington had a big combine on a touchdown.
LeVar Arrington had an interception that game.
Yeah, and then the last time Redskins didn't get it, Seattle's a tough place to play.
Very tough. The crowd noise, very loud, very raucous. But that January 2008 game, that was winnable as well. I mean, we had a 14-13 edge over them in the fourth quarter after Moss caught that touchdown pass, and then on the ensuing kickoff, they misplayed it. Anthony Mix recovers at the 15, runs it in for supposedly a touchdown, but the rules said that you couldn't advance it at that point. So then Sweezum shanks that 30-yard field goal, and they have the momentum, come back and win that game. Todd Collins couldn't pull off another one.
We'll see what happens this Sunday. How does that Redskin victory over the Cowboys rank all-time for you?
Number 3 all-time in Redskins win over the Cowboys. You have to put the two NFC Championship games ahead, the 72 and 82, but then comes yesterday's game.
Boy, we are still celebrating. Hey, you've got some outstanding books the fans can get a hold of, and they can get one of those shirts as well, right? Tell them how they can do it.
Absolutely. Go to my website, redskinshistorian.com, and here's how you get a shirt. Buy 2 copies of the Redskins Encyclopedia. You get a redskinshistorian.com t-shirt. I'm sorry, I'm out of copies of the Redskins Vault. They went like hotcakes during the season, but the encyclopedia is still available.
All right, great deal from Mike Richman, Redskins historian. And up next, we're going to hear from you in the Fan Forum on Redskins Nation.